Today, thanks to an outpouring of support from the community, Manatee County has averaged 90% save rate for healthy, adoptable animals for 15 consecutive months. That's a remarkable achievement, considering we were at 56% save rate before the program began. We have, through this community, saved thousands of animals. Our commitment to no kill remains as strong as ever, meaning we will continue to strive toward a live release rate of 90% or greater each month for healthy, adoptable animals. I'd like to thank Chris Weiskopf and his staff for outstanding efforts in achieving the no-kill goals. Thanks to the Public Safety Director, Ron Coper, for his strong leadership for over the last 12 months. Both of these employees have found themselves in the center of a passionate debate on animal rights. And over the past year, despite sometimes very harsh public criticism, both Ron and Chris have achieved this remarkable goal. As you know, the county has hired an independent firm named Matrix to evaluate animal services practices, procedures, and policies. The Matrix review should be completed by early October, and I expect to offer a set of suggestions for how animal services operations could be done better or more efficiently. Upon completion, I will likely be recommending to the board a full transition to a public-private partnership, as endorsed by a large majority of participants in the recent Manatee Animal Partnership Study. Today, I've asked Bill Hutchinson to return from retirement to head up this new animal services. Bill Hutchinson, folks. To begin, he has a proven track record of success as a leader in this organization and is already well known and respected in the animal community. Bill was a public safety director when the no-kill initiative was adopted in 2011. And he brings a sincere love for animals to this position. He was the director of the Humane Society of Lakewood Ranch, but he has resigned that position to return to the county. Bill understands the importance of this division and is the no-kill initiative to both our board and the public. Peter Duar, Peter?
Yes.
Is going to join Bill. He's a code enforcement officer for the past 9 years. He will assume operational responsibilities at Animal Services. Peter is another strong leader who will be assuming a great deal of responsibility in helping to ensure the long-term success of our no-kill endeavor. I had a conversation with Chris Weiskopf this morning. I thanked him for his outstanding effort in achieving our no-kill goal. We came to a mutual agreement that a change in leadership was important at this time, in the interest of Animal Services and his own interest. Chris will be given some time to consider another role within county government. Manatee County residents are passionate about their animals, and because of the intense public interest in our Animal Services Division, Bill will report directly to the Administrator's office. This is not intended to be a permanent solution. Instead, Bill will help oversee the division during this critical time. With that, I'd like to ask Bill to come up and explain how we plan to continue our no-kill effort.
One of the things that I would like to leave you with today that I think has gotten lost along the way is that no-kill is not a thing. It has always been a destination. When we presented the concept of no-kill to the board in 2011, we were at a 56% live release rate. And we did that at a time when the county was retrenching, shrinking, downsizing. Money was really tough to come by, and the only way that we were convinced that we would get the support of the board at that point in time was to do it without a request for additional funding. We didn't know how we were going to get there, but we had faith, and we took that first step, is what Nathan Winograd calls that first requirement, which is that leap of faith, and we did that. We set realistic goals to get from 56% live release rate, or 44% kill rate if you prefer to look at it that way, by decreasing that kill rate by 2% per month. And we won a few and we lost a few. We did pretty well some months and we backslid some months. But if you look at where we are today with, I think the number that I read recently was a 93% year-to-date live release rate, versus the 56% live release rate that we were at when we started this program. I think you'll agree that in spite of some of the difficulties and in spite of some of the mistakes that we may have made along the way, it's been an amazing success. So you have to give the Animal Services staff a lot of credit for that. Sure, we made some mistakes. We all have the advantage of perfect 20/20 hindsight, and in retrospect, there were many things that we could have done different, but we learned from those and we moved forward. So I'm grateful to Ed, I think, for giving me the opportunity to come back and do something which for me is unfinished business, and that's get us to where we need to be, which is for me, my personal goal when I set out to do this was a 95% live release rate. That doesn't mean, and I just want to emphasize this point too, because it's another thing that has gotten lost in the noise over the last 2 or 3 years. No-kill doesn't mean 100% live release rate. There are some animals that just can't be salvaged. But when we started this program, the model that we chose to follow was the Nathan Winograd model for the No-Kill Nation. And at that point in time, to qualify and to join the No-Kill Nation, you had to achieve a live release rate of 92% or better. And I think we've achieved that. I think the Winograd group has moved that bar over the years as the technology has gotten better and the techniques have gotten better for many of the programs that they emphasize. And we'll move our bar as well. But I don't have a lot of details for you today in terms of what our plans are moving forward. If you can't tell, we're moving pretty fast. You probably got a day or two of notice for this press conference today. And so as time goes on and we do a lot of fact-finding and a lot of analysis, we'll be getting more information to you.